Our exclusive interview with football great Reggie Bush. He's the former running back, and he's having a sit-down interview for the very first time about his Heisman Trophy returned to him after he had to forfeit it 14 years ago. We've talked about this story a lot. At the time, the NCAA claimed he'd taken improper payments, but since then, a lot has changed. All payments seem proper now when it comes to compensating college athletes. Bush spoke to Jamie Yuccas about that and what it means to finally, at last, have his Heisman Trophy back.
What was it like to hold that for the first time after all these years?
It was as heavy as I remember. The first thing I did was pick it up. I was like, yep, it's still heavy.
This fight that you've been fighting for so long, what emotion came up through you?
You know what? I think when you've manifested this for so long, right, and you've been, I think, through the ups and the downs for so many years, I've cried over it, I have, but I feel like at this point I was just taking it in and just being happy and just enjoying the moment and just knowing that we did this.
A moment 14 years in the making as Reggie Bush, surrounded by family and his attorneys, reclaimed his Heisman Trophy Thursday at the Los Angeles Coliseum. The venue where the former USC Trojan years ago proved he was one of the best college football players in the country. Bush won the Heisman in 2005, but voluntarily forfeited it in 2010 after an NCAA investigation found he accepted gifts and cash from a would-be sports agent. Since, Bush has sued the organization for defamation, following a 2021 statement where the NCAA referred to his case as a pay-for-play type arrangement.
Pay-for-play seems to be a term that really bothers you.
Yep.
Why does that eat at you?
Because I was never paid to play. That never happened, ever. I was a broke college kid.
Bush told us after the allegations against him first surfaced in 2005, he went into a downward spiral and said his saving grace was getting drafted to play for the New Orleans Saints.
When I think I'm at my weakest point, and when I'm dealing with depression, fighting thoughts of suicide, there's an entire city there to embrace me and to lift me up and to give me an opportunity to go out once again to prove myself.
You're now fighting back against the NCAA.
Yep.
You filed a lawsuit of defamation.
Yep.
Now that you have this back and you've cleared your reputation, would you settle?
No.
Why?
No. Because it's about accountability.
This week, the Heisman Trust cited the NCAA's recent policy change, allowing players to profit from their name, image, and likeness in its decision to reinstate Bush's trophy. Still, Bush told us he's skeptical of the NIL rules.
College football is a multi-billion-dollar business, and the kids are the ones who the fans are paying to see. The kids are paying for the adults. They're paying for the president's contracts, the ADs, the head coach, coaches who are now being paid tens of millions of dollars. Everybody's benefiting, but the kids. The NIL works for the star player of the team. That's it.
Now, as Bush awaits the conclusion of his lawsuit, he's looking forward to returning to USC next season. Once again, officially a Heisman winner.
There's a special tradition here at USC where former players get to lead the team out onto the field.
Yeah.
Will you do that this year?
100%. Absolutely.
What will that be like for you?
Nostalgic. It's going to be full circle. It's going to be crazy, amazing, exciting.
Your number 5 number has not been in the Coliseum.
Yep.
It's going to return.
Yep.
What will that mean to you to look up and see it on the wall?
Everything. It means everything. That's what I grinded for. That's the hard work and dedication that I put in on this football field, in that stadium, in the weight rooms, in the classrooms, everything that was asked of me, I did that.
Yeah, he sure did. And I could watch clips of him run. He's such a talented college running back, and not for nothing.
One of the best.
More than 10 years in the NFL. Yeah, very good to have his Heisman back in his hands. The NCAA, by the way, did not have any comment for this story.